Hello, welcome to my channel. Precious Eda is my name, and this is Talk is Cheap, the vlog edition. So thank you for joining me and watching this video today. The last time in our last video, I talked about getting your life organized, and I talked about putting your life in order and prioritizing. I talked about these two things, prioritizing and putting your life in order. And today I'll be talking about getting a daily structure for your life. Getting a daily structure for your life and the power of routine. Getting the daily structure for your life and the power of routine. And before I continue, do not forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification button so that you can get notifications when new videos come up. So here we go. Continuing from where we stopped when I talked about prioritizing and then having to put your life in order. Continuing from there, I'll just continue talking about a daily structure. You know, there's always been the question of how do I get a daily to-do list and follow it through? You know, many times when people who teach leadership and personal development teach, they tell you, get a daily to-do list, write what you want to do every day, write them down, get a daily to-do list, write what you want to do, get it done every day, blah, blah. It's a good point. But in reality, how do you, I don't know, you know, perhaps the generation before now can understand or can keep up with a daily to-do list, but I'll be frank with you, I'm a millennial. It's difficult to follow a daily to-do list. It's difficult to draw up one and follow it every day. Because we live in times when the world is busier than it has ever been. There's so much traffic everywhere. There's traffic on the road, there's traffic in the airwaves, there's traffic on the internet, there's traffic everywhere, there's so much traffic everywhere. It is difficult to follow a daily to-do list. I've tried it over and over again. Well, it could be working for so many other people, but for me, it is not working. And I know for so many people out there, it is not working. And maybe you're watching this and it is working for you. Perhaps there may be someone who it is not working for. So this will help you reach out to that person and try to help the person. And then I've thought about this. How do I get a daily to-do list, follow it through, work with it, and see it actually make my life better? People will say, well, this is a question of discipline. You're not disciplined enough. You need to be disciplined to follow your daily to-do list, to follow it, to let the discipline yourself. You know, if something is important to you, you will discipline yourself and do it. Well, that's true. You need to be disciplined. But again, it is difficult. Somehow, it is just difficult. It is hard to follow the daily to-do list, just to follow it through. It is difficult. But then I thought about this and said, how do I get over this? How do I work out or come out of this difficult situation, get a daily to-do list and do it? I came up with the idea. You might not necessarily need to have a daily to-do list, but you should definitely have a daily structure for your life. A daily structure. What this means is that if it is difficult for you to put things on paper because of perhaps how plenty or how many the things are, or because of how schedule of the day bumps at you and just rushes in on you, it might be difficult to have your daily to-do list and follow them through. You might be so busy that you don't have time to sometimes remember what is on the list and do it. Well, you could have a daily structure. And this is following from getting your life organized. Hope you don't forget. We're talking about getting your life organized. Following your daily structure. You could, based on, remember first point we made in the last video, your priorities. Based on your priorities, get a structure for your life. Get a structure that you would follow every day. a structure that you would follow every day. For instance, let's say you're a musician. You work, you produce music, but then you have like 2 or 3 other side jobs that give you money. And so you need your daily to-do list to include maybe writing a song or following up on a song or doing something. Now, based on your priorities, if writing or producing music is top on your priorities, you should have a structure that every day, at least for an hour, for some time, I must spend time on music. I must spend time writing. I must spend time rehearsing. I must spend time singing. I must spend time doing something. And then if there's another thing on your daily to-do list, you could say, well, I could spend time doing this every day. I could spend time doing this every day. The structure based on your priorities will be able to tell that something is very important to you. And so in a day, if you've not done something that relates to that thing that is very important to you, your day would feel incomplete. That's what I mean by having a daily structure. So even though you do not have a daily to-do list, in your subconscious, your daily structure tells you that your day is not complete if 1 thing, 2 things, 3 things, these things have not been done. So your daily to-do list might not be written on paper, but it will be written in your subconscious. It comes with a structure you have set based on your priorities, based on the order of direction you have made your life to follow. Your daily to-do list is based on those things. And so it forms a structure in your mind that sets your day every day in the direction of, if I don't do this, my day is not complete. Come to think of it, every day you turn on your phone, you go to a certain app. Maybe you check your Facebook every day. It is because now Facebook or that app or that social media platform has taken up a structure, has taken up a priority in your life. And so every day somehow you go there. In your subconscious, you just go there. And so you will say, well, it's because it's on my phone and all that. Well, there are so many other apps on your phone you haven't opened for a long time. You haven't even looked at them. For instance, I only use Uber when I travel to some other cities. But in the city where I live, where Uber is not, I can't use the Uber app. So you see, because it is not useful to me in the moment, it doesn't come there. That is how it is. When things are not useful to you, they don't make sense. You don't do them. But if things are important to you, they occupy a high place in your priority list, you would pay attention to them. That's how it is. And now I'll talk about the power of routine. Doing things every day. Doing something repeatedly makes you master it. Makes you become what you intend to become by doing those things. They say little drops of water make a mighty ocean. Little drops of water make a mighty ocean. So your consistency in doing something makes you master of that thing. Your consistency with doing something makes you a master of that thing. So routine, it is a key to gaining mastery. It is a key to becoming purposeful. So when things form the routine of your life heads in the direction of the outcome of that routine. And so it's important for us to put particular things in our routine, things that are important to our goals, that are important to our vision, things that are important to our lives. Put it in your routine, in your daily routine. Let it form the structure of your life in your mind, so in your subconscious. Whether you don't need someone to ginger you. You don't need someone to instigate you. You don't need someone to press your buttons for you to, okay, this is what I have to do. This is the most important thing for me. No, because you have put things on your priority list in your mind, things go in that direction, and this will also make it easier for you to have a daily to-do list and follow it. So you see, your daily to-do list might not necessarily be filled with all the hell things you want to do. It might just be filled with the most important things that head you in the direction of your vision, of your goal. I always say this: do something every day about your dream. Do something every day about your life's purpose. And when you do something every day about it, you take yourself closer, a little bit closer to that. I hope this makes sense to you. And do not forget, in our last video, we talked about getting your life in order, prioritizing. And today we've talked about the power of routine. And we've also talked about putting yourself in that place where you want to be. So do not forget to like this channel, subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and then turn on the notifications. And I'm sure you might have learned one or two things about getting your life organized. Put your life in order. Get a daily structure for your life. Prioritize, and know that routine has power. Until next time, this is my channel. Talk is cheap, but when you say the right things and say the right things the right way, you find out that it's not as cheap as it is. Talk is cheap, but doing the things you want, you've talked about, isn't so cheap. So until I come your way next time, ciao. God bless you. Peace.